against the Immortal VP.
Naku, lakad mo tatang!
It's a Pango instead. Okay, just wanting a little bit more control, potentially wanting to delay the guy. Just that extra burn damage, that extra second on the duration. They're going to start harassing out Zayats here, but I'm not sure how well that's going to go for him.
KAT-YU is in trouble. Look at the damage coming through from Rezo. 2 points in the
Putting himself on the correct side. Nice deny though from Nisha. That was what I was looking at. Can you look to make
bottom
a
lane
rotation?
under the tower. Kataru goes down. So Zayats and Resolution instantly, once KAT-YU leaves the lane, they sense an opportunity to be able to dive the Blood Sea Secret's positioning, looking to protect it. Into the river we go. Sabas with the first Rolling Thunder can bounce back once onto Nisha. And look at the rotations coming out from Tempest as well. They're even going to bring Draken to try and shut down the sniper. And they'll do just that. And now they can look to turn over to Zayats as well.
Efficient way to do things, but you do need to open up the map a little bit.
Mid lane, they're collapsing onto Nisha. It chains into the Rolling Thunder from afar. The TPs are starting to come through, but they might be a little bit too late.
Where's the mech?
With all the stats that Nisha has, the mechanism comes out for the bonus help, and Nisha's still in trouble. As Tempest surround him under the tier 1 tower, they bring him down for a second time this game, but it looks like Secret will get some revenge. They're able to turn it back around onto Slardin, and they've got the Pulverize as well to stop KAT-YU from TPing out. So Secret, they lose the position too, but they will get both supports on Tempest.
Rezo is just having...
Act as like this blockade just to be the first person on the line so Chrysalis will have enough time to get out.
And I think if you're going up against...
Oh, they got Nisha. Hang on, this is another big kill if they're able to find it. Sabas has got the Rolling Thunder back up, and Nisha going down for the third time this game. He had such an incredible start to the laning stage, but again, we see Tempest, they have the capability to close the distance with ease. They're going to be cautious though, because they're going further into Secret's domain. Resolution is not an easy person to bring down, but he doesn't have the BKB yet completed. Chrysalis is going to fly on over with the Wukong command. They've got firm control of the area now, but Tempest are able to reset. Out to the left side, Sabas is okay. He can jump down to the low ground, but Secret, they're starting to lose their members. It's just Chrysalis as a sole survivor. He'll leap through the trees, but Tempest early on doing an incredible job to break. Play in front of the sniper. Smoke's gonna pop. They've got the wall to the high ground against Sabas. He's gonna blindly jump into the middle, not respecting Secret in the formation they've been able to set up, and Resolution comes from the river as well. Tempest, they started incredibly strong in the early game, but we see the respect is...
Their tankiest heroes on the front lines and looking to brush it out. Zayats again,
Zayats.
that positioning.
He's doing so much work for Secret at the moment. Poppy's nearby to be able to provide the mech and the Hand of God as well. So a lot invested to try and keep the Nyx Assassin alive, but it will give time now for Secret to bring the forces over to try and contest this. Got a good observer ward. A lot of vision for Tempest to take the fight. Puppy's going to push on forward. Chrysalis nearby as well. They'll get the first stun in the chain control. Is it going to be enough? It is. They'll be able to kill off Drak, but now Katara is going to enter the fight. He's got the BKB if required. They're going to try and deal with Chrysalis, but they knock him down to the low ground, but it will not matter as Katara charges on forward, killing off the Primal Beast and finishing Chrysalis as well. A big fight for Tempest, but can they get out with all their remaining numbers? As the assassinate from downtown means that Nisha can put an end to Sabas along with KAT. Still for Tempest, their eyes are going to be on trying to find this tier 1 tower and maybe even some kills as well. Resolution. BKB's on cooldown for another 5 seconds. Tempest are not aware of this. Can they keep him alive long enough before the BKB? It's not going to happen. As Puppy doesn't have the sustain to keep the Primal Beast alive. And now Kataru is trying to get onto the champ, and they'll turn to Nisha instead. He's got the BKB if required. He'll finally pop this to try and get back to the safety of the high ground. But Draken is chilling. Time lapse still available for the Weaver. He's able to reach out. It's going to be able to find him in the tree line. He does. They should be able to bring him down the first time, but can they kill him a second time, though, as Tempest? They'll be able to bring their force to try and protect him on the respawn, but already Chrysalis is laying down the Wukong command, but where's the control to keep him inside as Kataru steps out. Sabas is in with the Rolling Thunder. They've done an incredible job to get the Bloodseeker out, and now Tempest, they can consider about going back in if they want to, as Kataru is in with the BKB, but the damage is not ramping up. They haven't brought Secret down low, so the thirst is not there. As Secret standing their ground, Chrysalis with the double boundless strike. He needs a way to lock them into place. But Tempest, they can reposition to the T2 tower, but they haven't gotten on top of Nisha. As the sniper's damage starting to rack up, but they've got to be cautious, so you need to respect Tempest and the long drawn-out fights, as they're going to go back in. Nisha's in trouble towards the secret shop, but it's only Zayats nearby to buy him some time, and Nisha, he'll look to turn it around. Gets the kill onto Drak, and he's still got the BKB to work with. Nisha pummeling into them. He'll get the finishing blow when Nisha doesn't even die. Hold on that thought though, Sabas jumping over the tree line. What's going on? Nisha, can he stand his ground? The Mano against the Bloodseeker. He's pushing Kataru back. One more right click, but he doesn't. See Secret, they're going to be the ones once again looking to make the plays. The smoke inside their own jungle. They've got the lanes in a pretty good position to make a play.
Sabas, he's died a few times with going forward, so he's a little bit scared to keep that top lane pushed out, but it is technically the right play.
Oh, nice jump away with the Remnant. They're still going to be able to get on top of the Ogre, though. So Cat, will go down, but this gives enough time for Tempest to be able to get at least the heroes out of down bottom, and also Sabas is shoving in another wave top.
Yeah, it's important for him to do this because the big thing to play around is Roshan. They were really hoping to find a core there.
The rest is Secret coming over to the triangle. They're on Nisha. Kataru, no hesitation, but the Basher's coming out as well for the hand of God. It's not enough to keep Nisha alive as they bring down the sniper. But what more can they get on Tempest, though? A Secret. They're looking to get out with the remaining survivors, but the Remnant into the river will hold the Nyx Assassin into place. But Resolution, they're hunting to the north. They go, trying to close the distance onto the Bloodseeker. But Kataru, he'll blink away to safety. And Secret in the end, they lose Poppy as well. So we're 2 for 1. Chrysalis is still stalking Draken. They even see Sabas as well nearby. Let's see if they're going to pounce on the opportunity. In they go with the first son, and the second comes out from Zayat. And now they've cut down the numbers on Tempest, but still seems like Radiant are in fighting shape as Kataru is considering about jumping back in, but they cannot fight into the Wukong's command. Tempest, they have to kite the ring, and they're going to do just that. Waiting for it to expire is Chrysalis. He's got the BKB, but he will not be able to TP out, so he just needs the man fight, and they go inside the Wukongs. You can't fight the monkey once he has firm control of the area, as Chrysalis slams down the Boundless Strike, getting rid of Katyu as well. Beautifully done from Secret.
Widely get in onto those backlines and burst down these mobile, slippery heroes, I like to call them. You know, the Weaver, the Pango.
Zayats with the Nyx Assassin, man. What can this man not do? Oh my lord, Zayats.
If it's a good Nyx game, it's a good Nyx game. And that is all tier 2's gone now with Nisha pushing in this top lane viably. And yeah, Kataru's out of the base. Draken's trying to at least get a tier 2 tower in exchange, but well, that's Sladin's dieback being expended.
They know where Kataru is. They saw him under the observer ward.
Gotta get back, my man.
Oh, they're gonna see him again? Zayats?
He's gonna force a BKB out of him.
Yeah, that's a big one, and they also purge off the double damage rune as well. That's BKB, no DD, and Mega Creeps. Oh no, and Secret, they're not going to look to leave the base as Resolution onto the Weaver. Sabas, a huge Rolling Thunder to give the opportunity for Draken to get the time lapse out. That's Chrysalis down, but can they deal with the sniper, however? He's got the Aegis, he's got the BKB still to work with. I don't know if they're going to be able to get on top of him to kill him. You see the respect that Tempest are giving out, but Resolution just charges into the middle, not caring about anything on Tempest. That gives them the vital space for Nisha.
Try and stop it, but they're just going to go now. They're going to rally behind this mid wave if possible. Go for a smoke, yeah, why not? Go for the surprise factor.
Or go for the kill into Draken.
Yep.
Look at the easy chain control for them. The Rolling Thunder was even used from Sabas, but he didn't see an angle to be able to counter-initiate a Secret. They instantly looked to back up once they got the kill into the Weaver, and that gives them a big opportunity now to look to end the game.
They're not scared of anything anymore. Like, no Rolling Thunder, no Weaver, or at the very least a Weaver that has to expend the buyback. Still got Aegis for a minute. Just let Nisha do the dirty work.
Can be the full wraparound here from Tempest. And you're still playing into the Aegis though, so you gotta wait 40 seconds, but I don't know if you're gonna have enough time. Tier 4s are going down.
Oh, they're gonna look to try and rally a last defense, but you gotta go.
The throne's falling. You gotta go, guys. And Kataru's in. A couple of bashes onto the Monkey King. The sustain, it doesn't even matter. The throne. Let's see what the call is going to be. All right, Storm Spirit picked up.
That was
here
the fourth hero.
for Nisha.
It
was there.
It was there. Able to get that escape out. Both teams a little bit lacking in the stun department, so these early levels on Nisha and Sabas very important. Bot side.
Oh, nice stun from Zayats through the tree line. We'll clip onto Slardin, and I had an incredible game 1, and it's going to continue that form into game 2 as Zayats finds first blood.
Low on the old regen, though. Don't
Top
have
lane?
any coming up.
Uppy's getting chased. Kataru's got another round of the shrapnel. This time it's level 2. They'll need the decay for the extra damage, and that's enough to secure the kill. So Tempest, 50 damage, still looking to play aggressive on Slot, and they need to respect the damage stolen from Crystallis, as a stun still available from Zayats. Lands it onto Slardin, but he's able to juke into the tree line, so the Earthshaker will just get enough distance away. Zayats will not be able to catch up. He does have a Mango and the Impale available. Slardin, what's the play? You got to be able to sidestep this. Zayats is ready for it. The stun. Fissure, is too slow. Zayats finds his second kill, and importantly...
Just going to push him away a little bit. Again, it's just important that Secret, kind of similar to last game, they don't need to win the lanes necessarily. Obviously, it's a bonus if they do, but it's just important to get that early farm because you've got these times.
Dude, Puppy. I was watching the entire time. I'm like, I don't know if he's going to have enough damage. Hang on a second. Puppy.
Versus the last one is just that vision that they've got set up around the mid lane for Tempest in particular. Kachu was in position. He realized that, look, me being at that bottom lane...
Oh no, the Remnant. It's just... No, he runs into the chat totem. Oh no. That was awkward from both sides. Sabas missed on the stun. But they just didn't zip away. And what a rotation, Danog. You get the 2 kills down bottom. It meant that you could instantly move mid by the power rune spawn. So now you get the regen to play with, and now they're going to go back down bottom.
He doesn't have a TP if they kill him.
Chrysalis, they're just going to dive him. He's going to die for the second time in a row. Assassinate from afar. Tempest, with their early game movements, are looking incredible. Cat, you nearby, is actually going to look to jump back in with the Spike Carapace on cooldown. Zayats, a lot of damage coming out from the Dissimulate. Being level 3 was enough to blow up the Nyx Assassin.
They want to go for a backstab, but they got plenty of mana to play around, so I'm not sure if this is going to be the best play overall. Even popping that shapeshift there. Big fingers.
This reaction to Simulate. Sabas. He doesn't have any more ultimate charges, though. They're going to go for Katyu. A Remnant's going to be off the mark. They're committing towards the Void Spirit, but he's got no one else, no extra reinforcements to keep alive the position 2, and our Resolution can crunch down.
But you need to connect on this, and I think, honestly... Vision. Yeah, and Kotaro needs to show on the lane, too.
They need to drop the Tombstone in a position where Secret aren't going to be able to address it. So on the high ground for the moment, inside the river they go. Slardin's in with the Echo Slam onto the Storm Spirit, and the damage is enough. Sabas has been able to blow up Nisha, but can they get out as the Impale clips the Void Spirit? They've got the damage coming through from the Vendetta, but they haven't addressed Katara on the Sniper. Freely right-clicking from afar is the position 1 on Tempest, and it means that they'll come out on top in the trade, and they might even get Resolution as well. A Pogo stick forward, Slardin's got the extra control, and Draken will just slip past the wall that blocks him out as Tempest, an incredible...
And, you know, Kataru, he got there a tiny bit late, but he was still able to influence that, grabbing himself a couple of kills in that fight.
Another freebie, and potentially a tier 1 tower as well with the Catapult, although Nisha's going to look to get some revenge, and the rest is Secret, instantly funneling to the mid lane.
Trying to bait out this Tombstone.
They're poking him down from afar. They'll jump back in. They've got control of the area now with the Tombstone laid down in Secret. They've got to get out. They will be able to do so, but it comes at a cost of another support. But as long as they can keep this tier 1 tower alive, that's the main thing from them. As Nisha's going to jump in. He's falling a little bit low in the mana department. Meanwhile, Crystallis, though, well, his health, it's not looking too good for the Razor. Again, without the BKB, struggling to be able to enter the fights. So it's going to be on the other cause on Secret to turn this back around. It's Sabas.
Might be the one that gets caught here.
Zayats gets a jump. Onto the Undying. They should be able to blow him up. They also see Slardin's position as well, but the Earthshaker's going to be okay for the moment. Slardin actually jumps into the middle. They don't have the control at the moment to hold them back. They'll kill off the Nyx Assassin, but this gives a free fight for Nisha. A long zip in to be able to deal with the Earthshaker. And now Tempest, they're in full retreat. To the right side, Draken trying to deal with Nisha, a TPR, and he'll be okay. Number the Weaver's in trouble. Time lapse still available. Kataru nearby. Gotta be cautious though, because Zayat's gonna hold the back. The damage onto the sniper. Pop is just freely right-clicking the impetus. Oh no, they didn't respect Secret. They entered their domain, and now Crystallis is still on the damage. Slardin's gonna be in with the Echo Slam, clipping just onto the Storm Spirit. Nisha, zip out, and he'll be okay, but now you need to look to address the Razor, as Crystallis has gone untouched throughout the team fight, soaking up all the damage, and now they'll turn to Draken as well. Slowed down from Poppy, the damage coming through thick and fast, and miss! Oh no! The time lapse. Draken gets it off at the last second, and the Fissure might buy him enough time as well, so the Weaver will just slip away onto the high.
Nearly got his BKB too, but imagine if they had got that and taken a good team fight and gotten Roche themselves. Such a winning position.
See what they can do now in Tempest. They need an area to be able to take a team fight.
Found him again.
Zayat is going to look to take that away. Onto the Undying. They go. Oh, there's Carapace. Oh, it's perfect. Zayat with the chain control, but Sabas is okay for the moment. The damage, they'll turn it back around, dealing with the first life on the Storm Spirit and Tempest. They got to get out. Sabas is not in fighting shape with all the ultimate charges on cooldown. They'll turn to Slardin instead. The easy kill onto the Earthshaker. They're going to be cautious with their positioning because Kataru's in trouble, but not messing around. A BKB will protect the sniper inside the base. They go. They don't care about how deep they dive because they know that Tempest are not in fighting shape. A Secret just swarmed inside their own. Both ultimate charges into the high ground. No one's going to look to move on over. With the Tombstone dropped, it's going to be difficult for Secret to take the fight nearby. The resolution, he'll use the shapeshift. Nisha's even considering about entering towards the backline though. Draken's onto Crystallis. Trying to force out an early use of the BKB. Towards the triangle they go though as Nisha's onto Slardin. As it back in and out, just a poke and prod with the summons is enough to get the kill. Zayat, however, he's separated from the team. And they should find any easier pickings onto the next assassin. So in the end, Tempest will find a 2-for-1.
Opponent, he's just been zipping back and forth.
Around the triangle, Slardin gets a really good two-man fissure that clips Nisha as well. They're putting a lot of their attention to try and bring down the Enchantress, and it puts Sabas in a compromised position. Zayat, you can always trust this man. Look,
afraid of in this game right now, but they're playing together so that if someone does get jumped, at least you've got the boys there to help.
Kataru, I was going to say, showed for a second mid. They're going to look to jump Crystallis though. Zayat's in once again with the spike. Carapace and have been able to catch out the sniper. There's no hesitation from Nisha. Jumping Kataru. And meanwhile, Sabas has been caught out as well. Secret, once they sense an opportunity, they pounce. They push so incredibly fast. Rezo's got the Ogasil totem as well. Look at him just chuckling, smiling on forward. Gives a couple of laughs as well. I love Dota. The Secret. Oh, the Mega Creeps. This should be them closing out this second game.
Zayat might get caught out early. Again, that feels like a little bit of a victory lap, you know? They were going for something just to be able to put the stamp
Rezo?
on a one game.
Poke and prod to force out. Tempest on the hunt. Gotta be cautious about how far they leave the base, though. The creeps are starting to enter, so you don't want to keep these tier 4s vulnerable.
Shrapnel to scout out the fact that it's not, but I mean, they've found something even better.
Yeah, they're onto the Void Spirit. Zayat has done it again. Started the fight with the fault from Nisha. The Void Spirit's gone. Cat used next on the agenda. He'll drop the Tombstone, but it doesn't matter. Secret, they're way too far ahead for Tempest to be able to deal with it. Even Kataru just has to BKB TP out, hoping he can escape. And Secret put all their attention onto other heroes.
They're picking him out. Zayat
Kataru.
wants the stun. Ooh!
Oh no. That should be all she wrote. He doesn't have a buyback. The G's are dropped. And Secret, what a great way to be able to start out the last chance qualifiers. They were 2-0 Tempest. Early game, we saw some really good movement.
Right. Trinkets.